Hello, good morning. Excuse me. How we doing? So I'm a little bit late. I overslept. I'm just trying to work out what settings to go with here. Just playing around with the map generation. I've gone for a large map. And I think we did temperate last time, so I might go tropical. Yeah, I think we did temperate. Trembo, thank you for 2 months. Valencia, thank you for 29. Tier 2, thank you. See, if you go for a bit more mainland, you get more stuff to do, but then there's not as much. If you want to use boats to move things around, you can't get around the map properly. So it's a case of eh. So you do a lot of boating that way, but then there's not a lot of land.
Squirrel-san.
12
Good morning,
towns,
Mr.
99
Squirrel.
industries. Good morning, gents. Sorry, good morning, D-Storm. And Jens, thank you for 35 months. 35 months of cool and funny titles. You spotted that then. I thought you did Tropland already for... I can't remember, Cake Enders. I thought I did temperate. And now you've got me wondering. Maybe I should just do dry because I definitely didn't do that. What the heck is that? Oh, okay. That's like a lot of land. Right. Not much chance for boating on that one. The title got you to join. Thank you, Valencia. WT, dude, thank you for 5 years. Happy anniversary. It looks like tropical is the only one that will give us islands for boating. Well, I'm going to say that. You could probably get boats up and down here. Maybe. Morning, Thunderfluff. I don't know. I am well, Andy. Thank you. Krav, thank you for the bits, mate.
Hi.
Hi to you too. Oh, God. D-Storm's just done something. Let me turn the volume down. Flipping heck, D-Storm. It's a bit early for this, isn't it? I've only just had my coffee, look. I literally just had my coffee. Thank you very, very much, sir, for gifting 20 subs. And thank you for the squirrel gift in chat. Appreciate your support. Thank you so much. You could have got this game on sale. It's a bit of a fun game, Sherlock. If you just got a sub, please give D-Storm a thank you. Andy, 62 months, good morning to you. Just Coat with it, 54. Bruce with 7. Feels that much longer. Went through YouTube history. Think I stumbled upon your videos 8 to 9 years ago. Wow. That was about when I started doing stuff. Valmet, thank you for 61 months. Baz, I have got some mod installs. I had a quick look in the workshop and dropped a few things in that I've got some trains and stuff. I stayed clear of the industrial changing mods. I thought I'll stay clear of that. Water. So the problem with this is it's going to be very hard to get a bridge across something like that. I'm not sure if I want to play on the Dry Canyon map, if I'm honest. Valencia, thank you so much. 10 subs gifted from Valencia, 20 from D-Storm. You guys rocking it as ever. Thank you. Dave, 82 months. 2 more months before the sub anniversary meets username. Oh, yeah. And then you'll have to change your name, Dave. Tuscan, thank you, 51. Right, come on, guys. Make the decision for me because I'm clearly indecisive today. What should we go for? Temperate, tropical. I don't want to do dry. I'll do tropical or temperate, I think. The squeal bulldozer still works. Oh, God, I forgot about that. Temperate, tropical, tropical. A lot of water, tropical. All right, looks like tropical then. That's only got 12 towns in it. That's not a lot. Should we increase the mainland a bit? What does this actually do? Just confirm tropical was the first one. Well, we're doing tropical again. Put that on high, what happens? 16 towns. Ooh, that looks quite tricky. That's very spread out, isn't it? That could be interesting. That could be tricky and interesting. I like the look of this. Yeah, let's go and fail on this map and make Lolsokia happy. Mickard, thank you for 35 months. Bruce O'Reilly, thank you for giving us up to Famous 5. Welcome. Rylart, thank you 55. Next. Right, vehicles. Vehicles. Start year 1850. Don't think I want to start that early. It's a bit boring. Let's maybe start like 1870. Medium difficulty, because I can't remember how to play the game. Europe, USA, or Asia. What do you fancy? Enable custom game settings. What do you fancy? Did we do Europe last time? I thought we did Europe last time. I think I've got the bullet train mod, which we'd get from Asia. You think we did Asia last time? Did we? Europe or USA? Probably not done USA. Let's go for USA then. Because I don't think we've ever done this. I'm pretty certain I've clicked that before and that before, but I don't think I've clicked that. Could be wrong. Half Finger Pete, thank you for 93 months. The Dorado, thank you for half a year. And King of School for 2 months. Let's do it. Oh, Baz, your message was about a split second too late, mate.
Celebratory bunting.
Literally 2 seconds too late. Does that mean I've got no mods now? Commodore Bob, thank you very much for 1,000 bits. Appreciate the support. Thank you. Right, so I've got to go back through the main menu again. And I bet we don't get that set up. Yeah, what was the world seed number? Go and have a look at the world seed on a clip. It saves the map setup. Right. Well, we can have a quick poke around and see what it looks like. Whoa, the vortex. You don't want to fall down the vortex.
I hope
It's not
everyone
bad, man.
has some drinks ready.
Well, I've got some drink ready. I like the map. It's pretty cool. Thank you, Valencia. Coops, thank you, 31. Oh, by the way, to start a week's leave than a weekend with school. Why has everybody got holidays? Lol Soccer's got holidays as well. Wait, how do I get back to main menu? Free game, tropical. Please have the same seed. That's not the same seed. That's not the same seed. Can somebody go and lift the seed from a clip, please? Because I really like the one that we had. Thank you for very much, guys, for the hype train. You guys are insane. I don't have a holiday either, Cav. Was that it? Thank you. Let's put that in there. That doesn't look right. Why doesn't that look right? Is it because of the space, though? That's probably it. Wow, the space actually made a difference. I think that's it. High, medium. I think that was on the... Does that look okay? That looks okay to me. Custom. Oh god, here we go. Baz, did you say the bulldozer mod works? Because I can't remember. I don't appear to have that one. Achievements with mod script. See if that works. I work the night shift, so don't get to see the stream live very often. Appreciate that being subbed, Coops. You can see it in the list. That one, Snug Squirrel Bulldozer. Does that still work? That's amazing. That's amazing. Professor Calculus, thank you very much for gifting 10 subs. You guys are being so generous this morning. Thank you. Thanks for the squirrel gift. And if you got a sub, please give Professor Calculus or Valencia or D-Storm a massive thank you. European buildings pack's no good because we're in USA. Berlin elevated. That works on European and MISC. Asia, Europe. See, all my mods are not built for USA. That's the problem. Vehicles no end year. Sounds like something I want. Sandbox mode. Yeah, we did do Asia look because there's the chicanes in E7. I remember activating that. They work in all environments. Oh, okay. So if I... Yeah, but it might look a bit weird having a European building. Should we get these tunnels for the lols? The more colour mods, yeah. I did have that, didn't I? More vehicle line colour. Got that one, and I've got that one. I'm not sure which is the better one. Syrian Tropical, we should be using Asian. Yeah, but it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Truck warehouse. That looks like fun. UK car park, anyone? In the middle of the tropics? Yeah. World Monuments Collection. Let's do it. Double-deck Vario Deutsche Bahn trains in the tropics. Oh, let's go. More line colours. What's that? British rail trains? Oh, yeah, let's do that. This is going to be the weirdest country ever. The Berlin Elevated Rail Viaducts pack with house. It's a thing. European buildings. They would look pretty cool. They look very colonial, I reckon. This is going to be amazing. Right, any other recommended mod I should get from the workshop before we begin? Because what I don't want is to click save and then somebody goes, oh, you should have used this mod because this mod's really good. Just as I click start. So put your hand up now or shut up. AMH, thank you for 19 months. I'm sounding a lot like Sean. What, like red wine? That kind of Sean. More trains. What does that even mean? Sean's probably going getting his breakfast right now, so probably didn't even hear that. But there's a mod for more bridge styles. Do you know what it's called, Baz? Because that would be nice. How long have I been playing this game for? I've played it on and off. I've not played it for about a year at least. Medieval building mod, the icing to the cake. Medieval buildings, that sounds fun. SF Giants, thank you for 67. Medieval buildings, there we go, found it. That looks tasty. We'll have that. Baz, what was the bridge one called? How do we get it to refresh? Where's the medieval building mod? I've just subscribed to medieval buildings, but it's not showing it. Do I need to go back first? Let's save that. Go back in. There it is. cars of the 90s just for the lols. Oh my god. Bridge Type 1 modern concrete viaduct. Hang on, Bridge Type 1. Bridge Type 1. God, it's got the Humber Bridge in it. Zero height bridge. Blimey. The box girder bridge. That looks nice. Can have that one. Suspension bridge recolors. Rusty iron bridge. Wow. That looks awesome. Bridge Type 1 modern concrete. Modern, Bass? Modern? I'll just get a bunch of bridges. We'll make it all about the bridges. Can't find all the ones you're on about, Baz. I know you can't see it, Baz, I know. Probably, maybe if I do that. There you go. Now you can see it. See, that's very, very modern, Baz. Not sure if that's going to sit alongside medieval buildings. That's the problem. Signal Type 1. Interesting signal style. Modern style digital signal and waypoint. The box girder bridge. I think I got that one because that looks pretty cool. The green iron bridge. That might look nice in the tropics. Good morning, Trent in Call. Right, we've got some bridge stuff going on. What else do we need? Can we get like different road textures or something? High speed suspension bridge. Art Deco skyscrapers. Well, that one. Yeah, why not? Let's have the weirdest town ever. Empire State Building, British Rail. We want like USA trains, don't we? That's what we need. Let's go USA. There we go. Realistic roots blown 567 prime and mover sounds. The Bicado Repaint Pack 2 Electric Boogaloo. Electric Boogaloo sounds like that My Summer Car Guide. The 1932 Ford Model B pickup. Wow. Look at that. Hey, Dutch. Cascadia repaints. Why not? Why not? Riverboats might be useful. Ah, yeah, that's true, Baz. Get some nice boating. Cylindrical hopper cars. Additional required items base set. What's that one? Tropical boat. What was the boat? River boats, maybe. Something like that. That looks cool. Let's get some river boats. Oh, yeah. Look at that. That's wicked. Not sure what all that is. A swamp boat. What's this? As if somebody put a swamp boat in the game. Oh my god. Right, we're having that. That's amazing. DAF 55 fire engines. No way. Daddy Addy, thank you for a year. Florida mods. Have they got Florida mods? Let's have a look. Not even sure what all that is. Not touching anything without an image. Sneffer, thank you for 67. Right, are we good to go here, do you think? Click on tropical just to see what it does. No, boring. Vehicle, ships. No, get that off. We got riverboats, oil tanker project. Love that. Get one of those old Dixie steamboats with a massive wheel. If you can see it. General cargo vessel. What's this? Ship expansion 2. I mean, it looks all right. It's listed out a load of stuff and then only shown 2 images. That's a bit weird. Asset ship. Let's try and find a paddle boat. Oh my god, look at that. Oh, we need that in our life. One of the largest container ships in the world. Wait, how many zeros? 80,000 horsepower. 80,000 horsepower, and it can only go 26 miles an hour. How depressing is that? Look at that. That one got the one that got stuck, yeah. Right, let's try and find a paddle boat. Paddle boat. Hmm. Do you know of one, Baz? Yeah, I thought they would be fizzy. That's why I didn't get it. Can't seem to find a paddle boat though. Tropic boat. We've got that. That looks like fun. Well, yeah, I think we've got enough now. Soviet locos. Look at that. They're sweet, they are. Why phone box? Why do we want a phone box, Sherlock? What does it do? The Americans have adopted the British stuff over here. Right, should we roll with that then? Let's go back to that. And then we'll do this, and then we'll do that. And then we'll try and enable them. Tropic boat, swamp boat, rusty iron bridge, river boats, Oil tanker project. Was that one I just got? I can't remember. MV Ever Given. Greenbridge. Cylindrical hopper cars. Cascadia repaints. Cargo asset sets. Phone box girders. Base set 1.5. I think that was needed by another mod. Art Deco towers and the Model B. Okay. I think we're good to go. Let's save that. 1870, start. Right, first thing I'm going to do is save it and then pause it and work out what we're doing. I need to remember the UI controls. It's been a long time. Just thinking about it. There we go. Let's pause that a second. Save. I have no idea what to call this map. Let's call it Wed Wine. There we go. Name chosen. Jackson, thank you for 22 months. Haven't been able to sub for a while, but now have a better financial situation right now. So thank you for lovely streams. Well, thank you for the support. I'm glad you've got yourself sorted, mate. Move chat. Oh, you see, every game. Press and hold the right mouse button and move the mouse to move the camera. Yeah, I don't want this. I need to turn that off. I hate that option. It's usually called like border scrolling or something. Edge scrolling, there we go. Don't want any of that. Yeah, every game has to have stuff in a different place. Let's see. Okay, so that is going to go. Maybe like there-ish. Click and hold the middle mouse button to move the mouse to rotate the camera or use Q&E. Oh, come on. Amazing. It's magic. Mr. Avenga, how are you doing, sir? 96 months. 8-year resub hype. Holy moly. It's been a crazy 8 years. I can't believe it's been 8 years already. Can't believe how far you've come. Unfortunately, though, this would be my last month's subbing. No! I'm starting a new business venture and I need to save every penny. No! Avenga, no! You're one of like the original OGs, man. Can't unsub. Can't do it.
If you buy the Ever Given ship, best not go around the Suez Canal with it, otherwise you may get turned around and told to go away or face a bill at 3x the usual cost, especially after recent events. Kappa.
Lol, Dave. Avenga, how can you stop short of a triple-digit sub like that? That's brutal. Triple digits incoming. You'd be one of the first on the channel to do it. Look, you've even got the first badge. You've got everything, man. I understand it's your decision. I mean, all I can do is thank you for 8 years. That's all I can do. And good luck with the business. Build stations in town to get people on cargo. Okay, we've got to work out something profitable. We can gift him a sub every month. I think what he's trying to say is he doesn't watch that much because he's too busy starting a business. That's what he's trying to say. Right. I'm trying to remember the overlays. Line manager, vehicle manager, road, rail, water, landscaping. I'm trying to remember the stuff where we can work out the connections. Night gaming. Oh, dude, come on. You gifted like 1 million subs yesterday. He just wants extra golf lessons, that man. Thank you for gifting 5 subs, sir. Good morning to you. Does Amazon's money count to get to 100? Yeah, absolutely. There's no difference. That and you live on the other side of the world, so streams the middle of the night for me. Yeah, I understand, Avenga. I completely get it, mate. Completely get it. I mean, like everybody's life changes in 8 years, right? I understand. If you can't watch, you kind of think, well, you know, what's the point in subbing kind of thing. Detroit Quarry. Huntington Beach. I think we're about to try and stay on the mainland initially because things are going to get costly if we don't stay on the mainland. There's a lot of farms around here. There's a lot of grain right in the center of this map. Look at this. Avenga, mate, honestly, it's up to you. I appreciate all the support you've given. I completely understand, and it's entirely up to you. Yeah, people who've been around for that long, you know, you could have gone from being 13 years old and at school to being a full-grown adult and come out university in that time. It's just nuts. The layers, here we go. It's reminding me of the layers. Contour lines, water. Cargo layer. Okay. Modern Messiah, thank you for 26 months. Tom One Pack, thank you for 67. You started watching in your 4th year of high school and you're about to go to your 3rd year of uni. Yeah? It's mad. I would have been 34 when I first subbed and I'm now 42. It's crazy, isn't it? It's just genuinely mind-blowing to me. On right the screen, if you click the date, you can pause time. I thought I'd paused it. Actually, I should probably move myself to like maybe here somewhere. What about there, eh? Nobody puts squirrel in the corner except squirrel. The overview shows important information about all sectors of your company. When you first started watching me on YouTube, you still had hair on your head. It's actually easy to catch streams of daylight savings at the moment. You start streaming at 10 p.m. Yeah, true. Line statistics, vehicles, station town. Okay, that will come in handy later. Yeah, so anyway, we've got farms here. We've got a town here that wants supply it with grain, well, food. That'll help it grow. Second stream's around 3 a.m. Yeah, that's a bit inconvenient. There's far too much grain kicking around. Independence. Fort Collins needs it. So a passenger link to them would be a bit awkward. I kind of feel like this map has got too many farms. There's a town over here, but they don't want food. There's an oil well there. An oil refinery here, so we can get oil out of this bit when we need it. Trucker Bill, thank you, mate. Thank you. Figuring out the place to start, that's the important thing. Yeah, deleting farms costs a lot of money, though. Now, there's a quarry here that we can take stone to. That will make construction materials, and they're usually wanted by towns. However, there is no town in this area apart from this one, and that doesn't want construction materials. So that's a bit of a bummer. This is a weird setup, actually. My maps always put industry populations as low or too many industries, I find. Yeah, a bit late for that. Coal, refinery, oil wells, that can go here. There's coal here, lots of coal around. Steel mill will take coal and iron ore. Okay, so there's that and that will go here. Or even that and that doesn't make... That will produce steel. Don't even know where the steel will go. This is not an easy map. Yeah, chat's blocking stuff. Not if we do that. This is a tricky map. So these guys want tools and machines, and they're pretty advanced products. So that town's going to be pretty hard to develop. Maybe focus around here somewhere. I can see that there's a factory here producing tools, and tools would go into Virginia Beach. So that's one possible supply chain. From the sawmill to here to here to there. And there's wood. So there you go. There's a complete supply chain right there. End to end. Still, we'll go to other factories. One of it is tools factory. There's an oil consumer. We could then passenger link this to this maybe. But we need to get food and construction materials into here. There's a supply chain there. So we can take stone, make it into materials, sell it to here, grow that town. We can take tools to here, grow this town, and then passenger link those two towns. So that's one possible entry point. This is annoying. There's a refinery by the water.
Look at Fort Collins. It has food processing next to the town. The town itself requires food, and there is lots of farms around as well to provide the grain.
Yeah, but that's one isolated town, isn't it? Let's see what we can see. So we can get the grain. We can get the grain into there, food into here. That'll grow that town. Can't see any construction materials around. And then we need a town to link it to. So maybe Independence. That requires food as well. They want fuel. Fuel can be made here. Where's the oil? Refinery, oil to there. That's a bit of a longer play. Where's crude oil? There's one oil well there. Trying to get crude to here. There. So there's crude oil to here. That would have to go by boat. And then refined oil can come back to here. That can be turned into fuel, which goes into here. But... oh, Houston needs it as well. So we could perhaps... if you put the port there... I'm trying to work out a way that you can grab fuel and ship it to there. South of Fort Collins is another oil refinery, Baz. I don't see one. I see an oil well. I don't see another refinery. Oh, that one. There to there. That would go... I don't know where that would go. There's some crude there as well. There's a lot of crude oil here. Look at this. 1, 2, 3, right there. Lots of crude in the middle. I think I'm leaning towards this initially. I think that's a more difficult proposition. Okay, right. This is going to be harder to develop later. A lot of stone down here. Sorry, coal. If you click on the town name, then the suppliers, you can see all the factories that supply it. Okay, let's try that. So if we click on the town name, suppliers. 1, 2. That would be helpful if it didn't zoom you right in, wouldn't it? But that's still a useful thing. Yeah, that one. Yeah, it's only got that one near it, really. Destinations. It's a pity you can't sort this list by distance. Getting grain into there is going to be very difficult. Because although there's a farm here, the nearest granary is like miles away. But we can get construction materials in. What's more lucrative initially, do you think? Do we go wood, planks, tools into here? Do we do that? Because that's like a 3-point supply chain. Or do we just go with quarry, construction materials, bang, and then set up a passenger route maybe? Best you can supply the town with both stuff and makes it grow fastest. Yes, but I can't find a town that we can easily supply both things. Like, Fort Collins needs construction materials. That's the nearest one there. One there, one there. So it would be that one. But then to get stone... There's like 3 stones on the map and they're all absolutely miles away. Like, that is not a viable material plant. Construction material is very short, cheap run, yeah. I think I'm going with that as well. think that's what I'm going with. Let's do that. We could use the existing road network, potentially. Right, now I've got to remember how you build stuff. Buildings, there we go. Bus, tram, truck station. Nope, it's not that. How do we rotate this item? Q and E does the map. Is it M and N or something? There you go, M and N. Okay, so that would be in range. We can go with that initially. More platforms. What do you mean, Baz? What do you mean more platforms? This is a truck stop. You mean like... Oh, you mean add more of these? Ah, I see what you mean. You mean add more of these like that. I'm not sure how many we need initially. You don't need to increase the size of it yet. We don't need trams. Length 10 meters. Is that long enough? That cost 129 grand as opposed to 77. They're not needed right now, more overhead. If we have a longer length like that, I presume it can store more stuff. So is that worth having, just so it can buffer more material? When starting up, go for small bases. What, so you just think keep it small? So keep it small and go big later. You always do yours max length. I love this. Some people are like, oh, you're better off starting small initially. And somebody else, I always start max length. I mean, you can expand any time, right? So it doesn't really matter. You got 2 cities that need bricks where you're building now, right? Right, decision made. We're going to start small. Right, so we've got one of them. We're going to need another one over here to drop stuff off at. Make it so we can expand it. Plenty of room for expansion. 2 of them, and then if I remember how to do this now, we can change the color of this so that we can see the deliverables. If only I can remember how. Destinations layer. Nope. You can show the colors of stuff somewhere. I just can't remember how. Oh, there we go. That one. Cargo layer. Right, so we want to put... So normally just drop at a bus stop, right? Stick a bus stop in the middle of this lot somewhere. Road. Buildings, waypoints. Ooh! Used for rerouting a line can be added to a line like a station. You don't need to have a truck stop because you're dropping stuff off and you're not picking things up. You can actually just drop things at a bus stop. But I'm trying to remember. There you go. Truck unload stop, that's the one. A small truck stop for unloading cargo to be placed on the sidewalk does not allow loading. So you can put one of these down and it will unload cargo and deliver to anybody in that range, although it's really hard to see. So they're going to be coming in that way. There you go. So now we just need a depot. Road depot. I'm going to be a little bit slow to remember the interface properly. Shadow Epic, thank you for your sub. Right, so we need a route from here to here. We need a route from here to here. That's our first setup, right? Vehicle manager, line manager, new line from that to the... Make that a stony color. This is Fontana stone. It's gonna be trucks. Yeah, I was thinking about doing a circle. I'm not sure if it's more efficient to do that or not, to be honest. It depends whether you get specific trucks, you know. Capac, thank you for 56. Transport Free was a game that you were playing the day I first watched you. Wow. Build a road from point A to point B. It will speed up the supply train. Wait, what? Point A to point B? What are you on about? We've got a road from here. What, you mean from this? You mean build a road there? Is it worth it? Is it going to make a big difference? Speed of the supply. It depends how much the road costs. Road. Small country road, just assume what that is. Depends how much this costs. $50,000. Is it worth 50 smackaroonies to do that? I don't know. Shadow, thank you for the bits. Been watching YouTube videos since my summer car. Brilliant. Time to give some the bag. Thank you. Appreciate that. It's only 50 quid. 50,000 quid. Right, so we've got our two sets of things. Let's buy some vehicles. Conmats, road depot, horse-drawn carriage. The year is 1870. Imagine in 1870 paying $24,000 for a horse and cart. That's insane. People were getting paid like 20 pence a day. Right, I don't know how many we need. 4 maybe? Probably more than that. Let's try 6 of them. Are they heading out? Why are they not moving? What do you mean it has no stations? I thought I already... Wait, I thought I did this. Oh well. Apparently not. Wow, Shadow, thank you very much, sir. 10 subs, that's very kind. If you just got given a sub, Shadow's your man. Shadow588 Epic, thank you. You just made them all carry stone. What? Vehicles. Six of them. Stone line. Go. That's going to take him a while. You now have 12 doing that route. What am I misunderstanding here? As far as I can tell, I've got 6 vehicles on one line, 6 on the other. Oh, why's that got west on it? That's what was wrong. That's what was wrong. Turn around, boys. Turn around. Floating Fat Man, thank you for 62 months. Okay, let's speed that up. Production 400. There's 66 stone there. How many do these carry? 4. Eek. That's a lot of stone. Is it worth setting up a passenger run between these two, or is that just too far? Because if you got a horse and cart from here to here, it's probably going to take it the best part of a year. You need 30 horses on each line. Jeez, it's taken a long time to load 4 lots of stone. Flippin' heck. Load if available. Oh, that's good. You can say full load now and you can set a maximum stop time. You never used to be able to do that. They would just sit there forever. Tradari, thank you for subbing. Welcome. Good morning to you if you just joined. Sidings like that. We want to wait for a full load. Okay, that's cool. Passenger lines are profitable. You have to use trains, not cars. You've mixed up the lines. What? we go. A boat route between the cities. How long do you think it'll take a boat to get from here to here? What boats do we even have? A tropic boat asset. We could do a swamp boat run. I'm not sure how well it would do. You could have a bus from here to the port, and then get a swamp boat across the sea. It doesn't actually say how quickly it goes. Swamp boats. I don't think that would make as much money. Oh, they're not even assets. Oh, rip. Rip. There you go. You just randomly put an asset down. Damien, thank you for subbing. Welcome. Need a boat depot to see what boats are available. Yeah, which will cost a lot of money. Shipyard. $170 just to find out what boats we can get. Probably not worth it at this stage. Oh, it's only $95 though. $91K. There you go. Now we can find out what boats. 2 new vehicles available, the Baldwin Class 56 and the Horse-Drawn Streetcar USA. $1 million for that train. What? Why does it cost so much? There you go. We can get a 25 kilometer per hour boat. For $500,000. Trains ain't cheap. This is insane. We have to start making a lot of money to pay for all this. Are they actually getting paid for this yet? Alison Barnes was quite shocked when I clicked on her. Let's see how much we get paid. Oh, made a very small profit. Supply 5 of 84 plus 10% growth now. I don't know if a passenger boat run would be profitable. It might be. We also need to get Conmat back here, look, because they want materials as well. So in theory, we could have materials running from here down to the port, and we could use that port to bring materials and passengers to and from Virginia Beach. What do you think about that? Because trains are expensive to get here, but a boat might not be. You can build new roads if you want to.
I think I broke something.
Time to go out and take a faulty car Hoover back to Kent. Screw fixes it just likes to blow fuses, which is not good, so we'll catch you all next time or in the next stream.
No worries, Dave.
Bye for now.
Yep, good luck. So we've got a road here, we could put a port there. Then we can have a passenger run from here to here. And then a boat to maybe here. with a road connection. And then once that infrastructure's in place, we can do the con-mount run. We're transporting 12%. I think we need a lot more of those. Montana Stone is making money. I think we should buy some more. Scale it up a little bit. Maybe stick another half a dozen on each. Okay, let's get them going. We've got to like drip feed them in, because what happens is they go to the depot, then they just sit there and load, and they back up everybody else behind them, and slowly they start to spread out. Ebalurka, thank you for 35 months. But yeah, let's start the shipyard, because I like the idea of that. Buildings, cargo harbour. Oh, can we not have a passenger and cargo harbour? That's annoying. That's a little bit annoying. How do we have a harbour that has cargo and passengers like on the same building? You can. How? Use some of your Route 1 wagons to drop at the brickworks and collect the bricks and take them to Fontana. Yeah, I could do a separate line that takes stone to there, then takes the bricks to the depot and then runs back. We could do a triangle. You can have passenger cargo, but you have to build one first. Okay. So if I drop that in. Outside of navigable waters? What are we on about? Is it backwards? Oh, there you go. There you go. Jeez, that's not cheap. Figure. What on earth is this? Passenger. Right. Cargo. Main building, a small dock and a large dock. You've got cargo, you just need passenger. Yeah, I know, but I want a bit that sticks out. It wants to look nice. I wanted to come back this way, though. I want it to stick out like that. Will that work? $500,000? Yeah, the passenger terminal is going to go on this side. I want to keep passenger over there and cargo over here. Boats are expensive to run and it takes a long time to earn money with. Maybe we go for a small dock. That'll do initially, won't it? Go. That's funky. Boats have bankrupted more than one game of mine. Rip. Let's hope we can make this work. Okay, we need a passenger landing. Darren, thank you. I already added a passenger landing, didn't I? What did I do? Landing for small ships. Well, like that, you mean? Passenger. We'll just do... do we do just passengers initially? Or do we stick a cargo on it as well? Try and do more combat runs. That'll do. It's probably a stupid idea, but there you go. I'll probably go bankrupt in an hour. Like, hey, this is great. Oh, I've got no money. Right, that's tarmac. Small street. Is that small?
I got a bad feeling about this.
I'm so mad. Air used to be free at the petrol station, now it's $1. You know why? Inflation. Bad is.
Lol. Bruce. I need to get a road that joins with that one somehow. No pass can go in VA Beach. What? What do you mean? Now you have 2 cargo landings. What? Are you serious? Did I do that wrong? Why have I got 2 cargo landings? Is that because that's a cargo thing? Oh, rip. Building defines front right, so I've got to bulldoze all of that now. So it should have been that, shouldn't it? I forgot about that noise. There's only Baz that remembered. There we go. That's what it should have been. Do you need a second port, yeah? So we do just draw a road next to this. Okay, that links that.